The CPIM, Communist Party of India Marxist, is organizing the Sangharsh Sandesh Yatha in order to reach every nook and corner of our country and create a general awareness amongst our people on the need for an alternative set of policies in the country which will enable the Indian people to achieve their true potential. Today, after 6 decades and more of independence, the basic problems of poverty, backwardness, ignorance, lack of education and literacy, these problems continue to plague our country. While on the other hand, we have enough resources, in fact, bountiful of resources, which if utilized for the welfare of the people, we can build a truly prosperous country and improve the livelihood of our people. The policies pursued by the Indian ruling classes since independence have led to this sorry state of affairs that the Indian youth, which today is the majority of our population, which has full energy, vigor and the enthusiasm to create a better India, is not being provided the basic amenities of education, health and employment. It is perfectly possible that an alternative set of policies will enable the youth to realize their potential and build a better India tomorrow. That is why this Yatra is focusing on issues like employment, education, health for all, focusing on issues on land and land sites so that there will be a shelter on the head of every single Indian. It is focusing on equality, both economic and social, and on ensuring that social oppression in our country, as distinct from economic exploitation of our people, is also ended through this alternative set of policies. We have a situation today where 2 Indias are being developed thanks to the last 2 decades of neoliberal economic reforms, where the rich are getting enriched and the poor are getting more impoverished. The spate of farmer suicides in our country is testimony to the fact that there is growing agrarian distress. In such a situation, people's awareness and consciousness, in order to realize their true potential through alternative policies, is sought to be mobilized by the Communist Party of India Marxists on an alternative set of policies. And this will lay the ground for huge, big, popular people's struggles in order to implement such an alternative. Therefore, what India requires today, according to the CPIM, is not an alternative government alone, but it requires an alternative government that will be able to implement this alternative set of policies. And this is possible only through massive popular mobilizations that will put the pressure on the Indian ruling classes to change the direction of the policies that they are following today. We have enough resources which are being currently looted through corruption. The 2G spectrum scam loot alone is sufficient to ensure food security for all our people in our country, that is every family in our country, to receive 35 kilograms of food grains at not more than ₹2 a kilogram is perfectly possible if these monies that are currently being looted through these huge scams are instead diverted for improving people's welfare. Likewise, the coal allocation scam, 1,86,000 crores, mind-boggling loot of our country's resources is taking place, which needs to be stopped, and these monies utilized to build a better India. On all these issues, this Jatha will focus and mobilize the people for future struggles in our country in order to ensure an alternative set of policies and the need for an alternative government that will implement these alternative set of policies. That is why, while appealing to the people to maintain communal harmony, unity and integrity of our country, the CPIM is seeking the people's support in order to put in motion these alternative policies that will help the Indian people realize our future. And for the building of better India, this Yatra is being organized, and we appeal to every single Indian to join in this effort for building a better India.